beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Stels. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Today we're going to talk about all things controversial. First of all, I want to give you a few minutes to just hit the like button right below. Hit it, hit it, hit it. And if you have not subscribed and you're new to my channel, welcome. This is a safe place, trust me. We talk about everything. So there are some things I feel like we as content creators should not be posting on social media, or not necessarily, yeah, social media or your content creation pages. Um, this is controversial because I know that Margie is the queen of controversy. Like sometimes she says some things and some celebrities unfollow her, some celebrities drop some comments, and yeah, she doesn't care. She says as it is. Um, I feel there's some things that we shouldn't be doing on social media, not because I want us to portray a fake life, not because I want us to be better than every other person. We all have shortcomings, but we need to calm down. We need to I think my catchphrase in 2024 is calm down and supanike. Like just calm down. Calm down. Like, see, I know you're trying to be real. I know you're trying to like open up everything about your life, which I believe that's what content creation when it comes to lifestyle anyways is about. But you need to also have a boundary. Like not everybody loves you, right? So you don't want to really open yourself up for humiliation. Now the first thing I want to talk about is embarrassing moments of yourself. It's relative, to be honest. It's very relative because sometimes I say some things. Like the other day I posted a video and I mentioned that I've never used a tin cutter before, and someone made a comment. I deleted that comment eventually. That I can't remember what the person said, but it was very insulting. But it's the truth. I have never used a tin cutter before, and I got one. I was buying one, and I mentioned in the video I've never used a tin cutter. And someone said something very embarrassing in the comment. That to me, I didn't feel anything, but there are some very embarrassing moments I have seen. I feel like, girl, you should have not posted this, right? You shouldn't have posted this. Another one is embarrassing moments of your child. Now, see, these are our children. They've not given us permission to post them on social media. They did not give us permission to post them. You're just posting them because you want to create content or because you want to attract people to watch your pages. Now, I'm not saying do not post your children on social media, because I post my son everywhere I go because I'm proud of him, right? But embarrassing moments, like I see someone that maybe the child has wet the bed, or the child has, and you're just embarrassing the child, and posting the child and all of that. To me, I feel it's unnecessary, to be honest, because yeah, so not everyone would like to have that of their childhood, that kind of information of their childhood, aired on in public. So we should, to me, I just feel that should not be part of the things you include in your content creation. Like everybody now is content creator, from TikTok to YouTube to Facebook to Instagram. Everybody on their personal channels is content creator. So let's mind what we post about our kids. Embarrassing moments of, I've talked about the kids now. Then embarrassing moments of your spouse. I see some videos where I see some people's husbands on boxer, like vlogs. Oh, the man with Timbele with the hair underneath the abdomen and everything. You are filming this man. I thought you said he's the head of your family. So why are you treating the head like that? Like, why are you treating the head like that? You can never catch me videoing my husband. Yes, I might have some videos like that when I video him in funny moments, but they're on my phone. They are for my privacy. They are not for 1,000 subscribers to see, right? So you will never catch me doing, like, never. My husband is not even an extrovert, so I have been begging him for a sit down video because we did our anniversary last year, and I was like, our 4-year anniversary last year. I was like, this year we're going to clock 5 years. Let's do 5 years anniversary sit down video. And he's like, we'll think about it. So, and he's very, very, when they say someone, he's up there, his brain is, so I'm sure he can actually impact um, on my channel, but he's still very not certain if he wants to be part of it or not. So, posting embarrassing moments of your spouse to me is a no-no. To me, except your prank, your video is about prank. Maybe I can ask, okay, it's not a problem because obviously people know that it's a prank or something, and your spouse is cool with it. But sometimes you see the reaction of the spouse in the video, and they're like, "What's your problem?" You don't want to have that. Okay, then vulnerable moments. If you're sharing vulnerable moments of yourself, maybe you had a miscarriage, or you got divorced, or if you're sharing things like that, that's to you. Like that's your personal thing that you feel like, so that people can watch and relate. That's your own. I'm not casting you for that. But vulnerable moments of others, sometimes I feel like if some people might just agree because they just want to agree, but deep down they might not want you to share those moments. Like you don't have to. Like I traveled to Brampton to see my friend. Never for once did I tell her that, oh, I want to film your face or film your baby or film your Airbnb and showcase how. No, that's her privacy. I just filmed my way to the location. My friends, the other day, my friend was yapping me that, Stella, everything YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. Hope you're not gonna carry a conversation and post on YouTube. I like, so tell me someone's conversation that I've named, and except I'm referencing something, I would never, ever, ever post vulnerable moments of my friends or mention, even if I'm trying to create an example, I would never mention the person's name on here on YouTube. But I will never ever shame anyone on my channel. That's not what I am for, because I don't want anyone shaming me on their channel as well. So I will never, ever, ever shame anyone on my channel, especially my friends. No, I would never shame on my channel. When I talk about friendships the other time, I wanted people to relate with it, and I never mentioned anybody's name. So you never see me coming here to blast somebody. Like the way I see all these YouTubers, especially Port Harcourt YouTubers, that usually blast themselves, call this person, call that person, and all of that. If I have YouTubers as friends, we are friends. I'm going to separate that friendship from the YouTube. YouTube to me is a source of building a community and sharing information, and also revenue making. So why would I want to risk that because of one friendship? Please. Then things that you're not comfortable sharing them. I've seen YouTubers that have brought down videos. I have never deleted any video of my YouTube, whether it be okay, except for the first video I created, because, and the reason I deleted that one was because nobody watched it. Just three people that watched it, and the three people were myself, my husband, and I think uh my brother also, I can't remember, or a friend. So that was why I brought down that video, because I was ashamed. But not because I was ashamed of what I posted, I was just ashamed of the view. So I can never ever put up a content that I am not comfortable with. I've seen there's a YouTuber that posted a video of her house. Like she did a living, she bought a house in Canada, and she did a total um, showdown of the house, like show, how do you call it? Tour, right? Yeah. She did a tour of the apartments, talked about the house, but that video is no longer on her channel. Why? Because definitely she's uncomfortable with it. Obviously, your Nigerian people are watching that channel, so they're like, eh? So Stella don't buy house. Stella don't buy car. Ah! They'll starting their billing. So if you're not comfortable with it, if you feel like you cannot defend yourself after that video, don't bother shooting that video, because to me it was somehow, I really wanted to go into that video to, the reason I noticed was because I had watched the video and I liked it. But I wanted to go back to that video because there was something she said, when they were trying to trying to get the house. And I said, okay, let me go back and watch that video so I can learn one or two things just in case I want to start my own process. And lo and behold, the video is kapoof. Video is gone. Video is no longer there. Why take your time to create that content, edit that content, upload that content, make people watch it and delete it? To me, I just feel like you have to think within yourself if it's something you want to put out there. If it's not something you want to put out there, don't bother. Private moments between you and your spouse, you know private moments between you and your spouse, that one is relative. Anyways, I see some people, they have couple channels and they just want to show how they pray together as a family, how they love up on one another. I don't have a problem with that too, but not everything should be public. Like there's some things that you keep to yourself. Sometimes when I have intimate outings with my husband, I don't remember the camera, because I'm like, maybe I'm not a genuine lifestyle content creator. Maybe I'm more of a sit down person, but I don't know. If your life is totally showing everything about you, there's this catchphrase on TikTok: what if I showed what I do for the rest of my life, or something like that? If even Temi Otodola, I think she was one that started that trend, does not show you guys what she does for the rest of her life, doesn't show you everything. It's just how many minutes can TikTok actually take. Okay, then lastly on my list, forcing your kids to be content creators. Now, this one is different from the initial reason I gave. The initial reason I gave was um making your, as in showing embarrassing moments of your child, vulnerable moments of your child. But this one is, some people legit force their kids to be content creator. To me, I feel is unnecessary. I feel it's unnecessary because we can tell. We watching the video can actually tell. If you think we cannot tell, we can tell. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I may your girl Stels. I'll see you in the next one.